13 stories tall, is capped off by a pair of mouse ears weighing 16 tons. And for you trivia buffs, that's a hat size of 342 and 3/8. Ford Rutger Hauer. Just further down from there, that gray Camaro with the roll bars that was used by Mel Gibson in Mad Max. And next to that is that red Coyote from the television series Hardcastle and McCormick. Take a quick look to your left here. You can see our is used to hide what we don't want to have access to over 60,000 different varieties of plants and trees on our very own Walt Disney World Tree Farm. Take a look here, you see that big green tree trunk. A talented artist who design and manufacture all the costumes for our television, film, and live entertainment needs. You may notice we have slowed down a bit here. That's for all of you in the back. So you get a good look at everything as it comes up on your left. Also on your left, you'll see some display cases. And inside those, we have some original costumes, such as that worn by Bette Midler in Big Business, Warren Beatty in the upcoming Dick Tracy, Julie Andrews and Mary Poppins. That, by the way, is a Jolly Holiday dress, 26 years old this year. Michael Jackson and Epcot's Captain EO, and the co-stars of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Now here in costume, you can all begin with a designer sketch, some of which you can see on the back wall there. Now, after those sketches are completed, they go to the tailors and seamstresses. These talented people, they have been known to use up to 175,000 yards of fabric per year. And here we have just a small portion of the garments we have on shore here. Now here at Walt Disney World in Central Florida, we are proud to say we have the world's largest bird. That's the TV home of Betty White, B. Arthur, Rue McClanahan, and Estelle Getty, the Emmy Award-winning Golden Girls. That's a Hawaiian modern-style home. Exterior portions of that are filmed right here under various lighting and weather conditions and edited together with our interior shots, filmed in our studios in Burbank, California. Now all this for a TV show about 4 women living in Miami. An awful lot of work. Now when a house is chosen as location for a shoot, production designers move in to dress the set. Take a look at the blue house coming up on your left. Notice all the details they've added. The birdhouse, the doghouse. Brandon, there's your big wheel. We found it over here. You got the hose, the newspaper on the roof, even the scuff marks on the garage door. These are all added by designers to give the house that lived-in look. That seems just about the only thing missing there is a swing set. That can be found right across the street at our section of this plane here. That's the original plane used in the movie classic Casablanca, starring Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman. Now the front half of that plane is inside the great movie ride, inside the Chinese theater. So if you haven't seen it, by all means catch that. They couldn't fit the whole thing in there. They had to cut it in half. And this is being stored here in case they need to put it back together. Now the blue car you see here is from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Did not start out as a convertible. That's what happens when you let a tune drive your car. And Star Wars fans might recognize the silver snow speeder up here. That was piloted by Mark Hamill in The Empire Strikes Back. And right next to that is the brown floating sand skip. That's say Billy D. Williams and Harrison Ford from the giant sandpit monster at the beginning of the movie Return of the Jedi. And next up we have this funny macaroni-shaped silver space pod. Now we have 2 of those here. That's for the 1980 film Flight of the Navigator. Notice this one has a hole in the front that was used in all the landing sequences. That's where our actor crawled in and out. Then we have the old wooden Q-boat from the 1976 film The Treasures of Monocumbe starring. Now normally we would not be allowed on a set like this due to the dangerous special effects. You may have noticed some of those explosions earlier on. But the film crew is on hiatus, that means vacation, for another 4 or 5 days, and in the meantime they've been allowing us to take shuttles through while they reset for their next test. So this is the detour I spoke of earlier. We'll take a quick peek inside and sit out the other side and continue on with our tour. Please do remain seated as we go inside here. We are crossing a bridge not designed for the shuttle. It is rather bumpy. That had to be lowered in place with the use of a large crane after the canyon was completed. Now this particular scene here, this calls for a heavy rain downpour. Now this one, I'm afraid, is Mother Nature. But just in case we weren't getting one that day, when the cameras are ready to roll, that rain has to be ready to fall, so we had to create our own rain. We had to be sure that when we press a button, we get our rainstorm. So engineers put some high-powered water spouts on the roof just outside of Camarine. It shoots the water in a circular crisscross pattern. That gives the effect of wind blowing. Now notice this rain only goes about 12 feet into the set, but a camera can't tell the difference. Now fake. I don't think so. What do you think of that, folks? The concrete and hand sculpted and painted it to give it the look of a true rock formation. That's why it took 6 months to do. Then they hung those pieces like a giant puzzle on top of the I-beam. As we come around the back, take a look inside the canyon there. See those small yellow pipes running along the base that carries the propane gas needed for fires and explosions. And it seemed pretty warm. The core temperature of those explosions reaches up to 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. The large white pipes carry the water up to 3 large holding tanks on the roof, and that flood was created by opening the gates on those tanks, allowing 70,000 gallons of water to come down on us. And the big green air cannons you see labeled in the back, that blew some of the water up and out towards the shuttle to make it look like it was bouncing off the rocks. If you did get wet, that's what did it. Those air cannons, by the way, are so powerful they could shoot a basketball right over the top of the Empire State Building, about a 10 or 13-story clearance. Well, not from here, of course. That earthquake you felt was a 7.0 on the Richter scale. That was created by hydraulic shaker tables located in the bridge underneath each car. Now those are so strong they could throw a small car like Herbie the Love Bug right over the railing into the base of the canyon. And as we leave the back here, pump 1 and 2 there on the end, busy recycling all 70,000 gallons back up to the top. And most amazing of all, the entire show will reset itself in just under 3.5 minutes. The entrance to Greenwich Village in Washington Square. Now you may want to use that to frame your own little shot of the street. I got a bit of news for you folks. That archway there, that's not real either. That's one big piece of hollow styrofoam. They have 2 big hooks on the top. If they want to move it, all they do is hook into the loops up there and move it out of the way. And in fact, we got any tunes on board, I'd watch out on your left here. The original Hit-mobile from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That's created by Judge Duke to destroy all the tunes of tunes. Wait a minute. That looks like it's out of dip. You're all right. Let's take a good look at all these buildings as we come around now. It took our designers a 1.5 years to design and manufacture all these structures. Guess what? Not one brick is used in any of them. They're all made entirely of fiberglass and styrofoam. They're sprayed with a thin layer of concrete, give them texture, and painted and aged to make them look like they've been around for decades, when in fact it's been less than 2 years. All the water stains, the rust marks, everything you see here is all hand painted. And production designers are taking good advantage of our New York Street here. Some time ago, it actually became New York Street. They came in, they put down all sorts of garbage and trendy trash. It was all hand placed, hand set. They took a break, came back the next morning to start filming. And much to their 2 blocks away, it's another old movie trick known as forced perspective. In fact, folks, they're not even buildings. They're only 2-dimensional painted flats. That's canvas on a 2-inch framework. Now, the Empire State Building, the Chrysler Building, those can both be pulled out of there.
That's okay.
And now here's our life-size volunteer. What is your name, sir?
Dan.
Well, it's been nice knowing you. Why don't you follow Charlie up there, step inside, and spin the wheel of misfortune. Now, folks, as soon as he's ready, we're going to create a storm sequence using some pretty heavy-duty mechanical effects. And if you ask me, I don't think he knows what he's got himself into. Okay, sir, are you ready? Can you hear me? I don't think you're ready. I think you need to pull your hood up. There you go. Tie those strings really tight. Trust me on this one. Now, when we rock the mic up, we can simulate movement on the high seas. And to make this even more believable, we're going to add some wind, some rain, and you're going to add the sound effects. When I count to 3, everyone yell dump it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That was great. Now we're going to take the scene that we have just created with our skipper and edit it together with footage from our miniature type right over here. It was filmed in a tank similar to this one using the same wind and rain effects. And if you watch your monitors once again, you can see how we can combine miniatures, special effects, and a very brave skipper to create a classic high scene.
Well, like you said, they can go in now, right, Andy? Nancy. Where are they supposed to go? That's right up there. You guys right here in front of me, you want to go see that door I'm pointing to right there? Thanks for coming.
Direction though. Our computer controlled camera. And our two great volunteers. Hi, what's your name? Brian, and your name? That was perfect. But remember when I said this was a really, really scary scene? You both are really, really smiling. So we're gonna make this a little more dramatic, okay? I want you to act like you're falling off the bee, which I think you are. I want you to reach up the side of the bee. I want you to reach down and save his life. What's wrong? Is this your brother? Save him anyway. Camera ready. And action. Reach up, reach down, save his life. That's it. Keep going. And cut. That's a wrap. Look at the fear on those faces. Now in the original movie, all these elements were shot and assembled on film, but today we're using video so you can see the results right away. Now we're going to play it back to you just like you'd see it at the movies.
And I'm Roger Ebert. You know, Gene, those are really pretty impressive special effects.
I disagree, Roger. I thought it looked like they were hanging onto a fuzzball in front of a blue screen. I like the acting.
Well, I like the kid on top.
It was the kid on the side of the bead. That's acting.
So, let's put position on the bead, but 2 thumbs up for the kid.
And that's 2 thumbs up down here. Have a round of applause for our bee movie star.
Ready when you are. Hi, my name is Claire, and I'll be your guide today for the great movie ride. I'll be taking you from this Hollywood soundstage right into the middle of the action of some of the greatest movies ever made. And let's begin with a little music. And here's some of Hollywood's best. A must-be birthday extravaganza from the Footlight Parade. Up ahead, you see Gene Kelly singing in the rain. And further down, Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke in the Academy Award-winning Mary Poppins.
Just when it was getting fun!
Take the brake off!
Yeah, you guys are on your own. I'll see you in church. What are you looking at? Everybody just mind their P's and Q's and maybe nobody gets hurt. We're getting out of here, see? Hey, what is this? Where am I, New Jersey? Man.
That's some mighty tough territory you're heading into, Pilgrim. I think I'm turning back.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Esther, who killed the witch of the East? Was it you?
Oh no, I didn't kill anybody. I mean, it was an accident.
Well, my little pretty, I can cause accidents too.
Oh, rubbish. You have no power here. Now be gone before someone drops a house on you, too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. But just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
greatest stars of the silver screen in the films that made them famous.
Hot. Roll cameras. Speed. Common sticks, you won 14 apples. Our street, take one. Ready, Wendy?
Let's do this before I change my mind.
And action. And fire. Get that fire out. Come on. Yes.
Hey, Wendy, that was terrific. Good job. I guess explosives must be one of the most dangerous things a stunt person has to deal with. Am I right?
Oh, yes, but I think most stunt people would agree. Accidents and murdering a simple little flight routine. Of course, if we're really going to be convincing, starts costume, walk, and mannerisms.
That's true. Of course, some stars like yours are worried about their own stunts, but, well, sometimes the risk is too great.
The events we've seen so far. Indy and Mary are trapped in the North African desert, desperately searching for some means of escape. Will they find it? Well, we'll just have to wait and see. But one thing is certain. What you're about to watch wouldn't be possible without the collective efforts of the entire cast and crew who put it all together to create movie magic.
All right, places, please, everyone. Cameras ready. Roll cameras. Three. Common six, seat 4, Charlie. Doesn't flight. Take one. Playback. Action.
us, big boy.
What did he say?
He said, what's the job, boss?
The job is this. My girl, Breathless Mahoney, has her eyes on that world-famous bologna and diamond. And you're gonna steal it for me, because she ain't gonna marry me until she gets her mitts on that rock.
We'll get it for you, big boy.
Tracy, I'm crazy for you. Though you stutter and stammer, I know in my heart.
The bologna and diamond has just been stolen from the museum. Call it Dick Tracy.
I'm on my way. I gotta go.
Where?
To the Club Ritz. Call it a hunch.
The Club Ritz. I call it dangerous.
Danger comes with the territory, Tess. I'm used to that.
Tracy, be careful.
I'll be back. I'll make the punishment fit the crime. Detective Dick Tracy.
With a crew and a Tommy gun. Come on, Dick Tracy. Calling Dick Tracy.
Count your blessings, 1, 2, 3. I just hate keeping score. Any number is fine with me, as long as it's more. As long as it's more. It's fun, why not 2? And if you like 2, might as well have 4. And if you like 4, why not a few? Why not a slew more? You possess, helps your fears to soar. That's what's soothing about excess. Never settle for something less. Something's better than nothing. Yes, nothing's better than more. Well, you like what you've seen so far?
So far, so good.
Oh, I didn't say anything about being good. But perhaps the good detective would care to join me for a quick dance.
I don't dance.
That's okay. I'm a hot teacher.
It's getting warm in here.
So how about that dance lesson? When you like to learn how to move?
I'm on duty.
What a coincidence. So high. Count your blessings. 1, 2, 3. Let's go to see.
I'm gonna go through. Down. Don't get wet, though. You wanna get wet? Stop! on the screen. Can I take a picture of it? Form it, can I?
Which make the killer whale the ocean's most ferocious predator.
Take it.
Visiting the tribesmen in their dreams and speaking to the clan with their pale swords.
Well, so far, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen examples of ways that we communicate with our whales using hand signals and... seaman that 3 days ago the tide went out and never came back. It's shark bait.
I think I got a big one.
Yeah, you do. Look at that. Oh, there goes your bobber. Whoa! Reel it in. Oh, I can't swim. Yeah, I know that. Well, where's your life vest? It's National Safe Boating Week, don't you know?
Help me. I can't swim.
That's shark bait. He got kicked out of the submarine service. He couldn't sleep with the windows closed. The pride of the fleet and oh so sweet. Powered by a super hot 351 Power Plus pleasure craft parade engine. So little quirk, they'll hit the surf and go berserk. Yes, this sure laughs at discipline allows my crew to think that it's nothing whatsoever in any way, shape, or form like any other. There are no books like a day. There's no champagne like a day. Eases the pain like a day. Nothing. Movement. Let's go. Hey, hey. Just a tight in your neck. Got anything without respect. The face of the man is come to inspect. Hear this, hear that. Shine your shoes and square your hat. He'll give you the boot if you don't salute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Event of an emergency. Oh, Lieutenant. Watch the man on the outside, that's lefty. Hey, lefty, ski right. I mean left, right, right. Perfect example of male bonding. Well, let's forget about him. We'll go to the right dock. Watch the man on the inside, Marty. Marty! Your skis were tied to the dock. Yeah, well, never mind. Let's go to the right. Watch the man on the inside. He is going to show us a white flip. All right, we need for the word destroyer, guys. We need a plan. We need a strategy. It's obvious that we need cause for Pete's sake. Put your foot. Hey, hey, boy, do you know about the buoy? Hey, boy, the buoy, the buoy, boy. Boy, the buoy, boy. Oh, boy. Oh. Watch this man heading right towards the takeoff ramp. He's up. History, quick, set him an SOS.
How do you spell it?
Like the soap pads, which you never mind. Who's it happening? Shark bait's coming in and he's all out of control. We gotta get him in here. Okay, straight in. Here we go. Now, let's go over here. These guys are already wet. No! Crash landing!
Neighbors, from the troop set, we review. We'll have some fun and play some tunes to put them in the mood.
What do you say to our The show is coming along nicely. All right. There's the North Dakota delegation over there. Well, he has the awesome responsibility of pulling this man crapshoot right off the dock. He'll land right on his face and chest, smack, onto the surface of the water. He'll be dragged across the lake 40 miles an hour. His body beating, slamming, pounding across the waves. Was it something I said? What are you doing? Where are you going? No, listen, you know, sitting down, handle behind his back, and listen to this. Ow! Right there on his face and chest. Propel through, pushing aside vast quantities of water, raising up to that delicate balancing point, making 5 toes and 1 foot back there, but now he's turned himself around, forwards on his bare feet, tumble turn, where will it end? He'll bring it all the way home right there. Marty Shear! Woo! Where'd you learn to do that, son? To plunge 20 feet to the water below him. That's right. And like a torpedo, he'll shoot off at some 40 miles an hour. Digging in, standing up. A deep water start from Mitch Kaiser. They've done it. Tom Allen, Dean Little ski, step off. Put your foot in the water, leave it there. Kick off the ski, kick off the ski. Is there a psychiatrist in the house? Sharkbait, would you stand up? Would you fasten your seatbelts and get ready for some real good stuff? As Sharkbait and the crew of the Reluctant open fire on the all freestyle maneuvers. Handle behind his back, watch as he takes flight with the Mobius. Yeah! Oh, twisting reverse somersault. One from the left, one of you back off. It could be a mid-air collision. Look out! 2 front flips of no side. Already full throttle towards the target. Watch the Gators! Laid out reverse somersault. Sharkbait and another flyboy. Oh, base the squadron leader. We've got 2 unidentified bogeys at 6 o'clock. Oh, looks like they're ours. They're bailing out. They're trying to join into a quad formation. Reach the entire crew together. Gap between them. Heading towards the ramp. Check it out. Come on. Oh, out of the skis he goes. Let's see these are well beat of slicing, slashing skis. The men on the outside make their move. Watch this. Cutting underneath, cutting between, and cutting it close. Perfect.
Look up there on your wall. Oh, look. Here, just stick it. Are those rocks in case they turn into blocks? Those rocks.
Welcome to Mission Control, space travelers. The first part of your trip to Mars today will be directed from this room, and so will your landing when you return to Earth. As you can see on the large screen behind me, we're keeping track of things on one of our many manned space stations now in orbit, while the small screens below show other activities being monitored by Mission Control. I'll have them repeated on the upper screens for you all. Now on the large screen again, you see a sign as to board the space station at the controls of a large telescope trained on the sun.
Then step into the vehicle and remain seated.
The car doesn't have an engine. Well, you see, these vehicles travel quietly and with no air pollution. And it's just a bit of a fancy term for the special electromagnets that push and pull our vehicles around tomorrow.
Don't move me. It moves your ring. Why isn't it shooting?
Yeah.
Spicy.
All right, crew. Hello, crew. Hello. Welcome aboard. My name's Dave. I'll be your skipper, alligator wrestler, and swimming instructor for the next 2.5 weeks on a trip that can only happen here in the Magic Kingdom. We call this Inspiration Falls. At about this point in the trip, entire boatloads full of people ducks. Yeah, look at the animation on those guys, will you? Oh, now look here, crew. Now this could be it. It's a giant python. Now they can grow to be 24 feet long and have been known to swallow children whole. Right here, that's my Jeep right there. Yeah, funny, this one's a snake. Louder. Yeah, Tarzan eats your heart out. But now all of these will be returning to their herd tonight. And this pride of lions on the rocks will see to that, illustrating the basic law in the jungle, survival of the fittest. Then safaris on foot. Now these guys didn't believe that, but I think they're going to get the point in the end. How'd you like to... Watch out, crew. We've got one charging the boat. Watch out. And one straight ahead. Watch out. You know, they really hate that. And built entire cities out of temples like this one. Looks like we found the sacred bathing pool of the Indian elephant. Now, ladies, it's okay to steer. They all have their trunks on. Right. Take a look at the big shot of the group with his own private shower, huh? Uh-oh. 3 of his heads for just 1 of yours.
Oh, nice camera. It's a nice lens too. There's that little ring light.
This government must be preserved in spite of the acts of any man or Saturday. Nowhere in the world is presented a government.
Hey there, come right on in there. Mickey. Come right on in. Go right on this way, please. All the way to the red and white screen. Right along this back wall, if you would, so we can get everybody in here on the outside, please. People, if you could just bring them right up toward the costume. Yeah, take care of that.
there. Have a flash on.
See some kit tops.
front row. Front row, front row. You want to help? You want to cheer is right there. Folks, come on up to the front row here. We need everyone's help. Come on up. Right. Folks, come on up. How are we all doing today? Yes, we having a good time? Yes. Yes. Okay, folks, on the count of 3, we need to drop the line. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Even you two, very nice. Now on the count of 3, everybody sit down. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Don't worry if it's wet, it won't be when you get up. Very nice, folks. Have a seat on the side there. Plenty of room. Folks, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are the Old Globe Players, and today we will be proud to present to you our favorite story of Romeo and... No, that's the sequel. This one's first. It's Edna here. Before Julia came along, I was wrong. Even you, sir, in the purple back there. There you go, right there. I know you have a Mustang.
Look, mouse all.
Daddy, can I see something on the camera?
Okay, folks, like that, everybody give me a look, and it'll feature laser lights, fireworks, dancing water fountains. The world has illuminations at 10 o'clock. Excellent viewing areas for the show are all around the world. Showcase promenade. Lots of the friendships are completely rebuilt.
I ain't got mine yet.
Alright, good afternoon everyone and welcome to Gatorland. My name is Cole and this is Gatorland's Gator Jumperoo Show. Now as the name implies, jumping is what this show is all about. And what I'm going to be trying to do here for you this afternoon is to get our alligators to do something that alligators usually do not do in the wild, and that is to jump for us, hopefully high enough to grab some pieces of meat off both of these tables on either side of me. Now a little later on I'm also going to be attempting, here in the state of Florida, alligators in the wild really are not considered man-eaters. In the wild, alligators exhibit a natural fear of man, which means in the wild, if you were to run across a state, we normally average about 7 attacks a year on humans, but most of the time, those attacks are put down to human negligence. Fatal attacks also do occur, but then also don't try and feed any alligators that you see. Here in the state of Florida, feeding a wild alligator is against the law. The alligators you have to keep in mind are used to being fed by humans. They've been fed by humans every day since 1949, so they lost their natural fear of man. They're not going to be afraid of you if you fall in the water. And also, they're conditioned to whatever hits the water, they do consider to be food, so they do. Alright guys, there you go, lunch time. Alright, they look really excited. Let's see what happens over here. Gator, come out. Alright, now if you're wondering how an alligator actually jumps, what he does, he puts his tail down to the bottom of the lake, then he simply just straightens his body out. He doesn't actually leap with his speed, you may have imagined. The water down here is about 6 foot. These alligators average anywhere from 11 to 13 foot in length, so they normally don't have any problem reaching the chickens. Alright, that gator could have had a piece of meat there, but he didn't shut his mouth in time. You have to keep in mind while you're watching this that these animals are lima beans. They weigh less than 1 ounce. So give them a little credit.
Oh, look, Johnny.
They're working on about half the deck. This over here looks good. All right, Gator. Whoops. Quit dancing. Now take a look at that video. Notice it didn't take him any time at all to swallow that piece of meat. Alligators think... Got to get her down there thinking about it. That's right. Come on, guys. Look at that. One more piece of meat out there. All right, Gator. There you go. Nice job. Real nice. Go. All right, that's what she doesn't raise his head up. Because when he does that, he'll usually raise his tail up, and you'll get a pretty good idea of how long he is. Hey! You ready? What?
Coming out of the water.
You ready?
Here he comes.
All right. Good job. All right. Well, we gotta get that. You ready?
Can you see him?
Let's go, sir. All right. Nice.
Any kind of meat will do, such as arms and legs, so please keep them inside the frame at all times. Amphibians roamed the earth over 80 million years ago, back in the age of the dinosaurs. Our present Florida alligators